So, I just joined my friends to visit the IBC trade fair in Amsterdam. IBC stands for International Broadcasting Convention, and it's basically the place for professionals in broadcasting, live streaming and film production. Now, I'm not super deep into this world like some of my friends are. They are really into video cameras and production gear, but I thought it would be a great chance to check out some of the latest tech and hopefully learn a few things. Since it was my very first time at IBC, I honestly didn't know what to expect, and walking in on the first day was overwhelming to say the least. There were so many brands, devices and tech I had never even heard of before. A lot of it focused on broadcasting solutions, TV production and live streaming. Once we studied the map a bit and figured out where we actually wanted to go, we headed straight to the halls with cameras, gear and accessories, the stuff we are more familiar with. A lot of this gear is definitely aimed at big productions. We saw some insane robotic camera arms, the kind you'd see on movie sets or high-end commercial shoots. Pretty wild to see them up close. There were also tons of cinema lenses, lighting equipment and tripods, including some prototypes that aren't even on the market yet. Let's start with the cameras. Some brands had just announced new cameras only a few days before the event, so it was cool to actually hold them in person. Canon had their new C50 cinema camera on display. Super solid, but honestly, since I'm more into compact cameras, it was way too bulky for me. And yeah, it's still very expensive. The camera I was most excited to try was Nikon's new model that literally every YouTuber is talking about right now. And wow, I've gotta say it's a beautiful little camera, super lightweight, very compact and I really love the all black design. My absolute highlight is the big screen. It's perfect for on-the-go shooting. The idea of having a pocket-sized camera that shoots 6K at 60 FPS with great color is really tempting. That said, I'm still pretty invested in my Sony system and I don't feel like switching lenses and workflows right now. But yeah, this Nikon definitely stole my heart a little bit. One camera that really stood out design-wise was the Sigma BF. It's been on the market for a while and is more for photographers, but I've never actually seen it in person. It's machined from a single block of metal and has almost no slots, just internal storage. Definitely more of a collector's piece or something you'd keep on a shelf than a daily driver. I've been thinking about upgrading my old tripod for a while, so I checked out a few options here. Coleman had some really nice monopods and tripods. The monopods are insanely fast to set up, super cool, but I don't really have a use case for them yet. The tripod with the video fluid head felt really solid though, with great drag controls that I love to use. Smallrig also had a super fast tripod they made in collaboration with YouTuber Potato Jet. It's crazy quick to deploy, but somehow I still felt like the Coleman tripod was a bit more stable and premium. Now this wasn't actually at the fair, but I have to share it. My friend Kang brought this rolling case and honestly it changed the entire trade fair experience for us. Last week at IFA we were carrying heavy backpacks full of gear all day and by the end of each day we were completely exhausted. This time we just loaded everything, gear, freebies, drinks into the rolling case and the best part, you can even sit on it when you need a quick break. Honestly 10 out of 10 life hack for surviving a big trade fair. Then there are a few other things that caught my eye throughout the day. Samyang announced two new lenses, the 16-24mm f2.8 and the 24-60mm f2.8. They are lighter and more affordable compared to the similar options out there. My friend Ollie already has his eye on the 24-60 and will probably pick it up once it drops in October. Zhiyun also got something new, the compact 200 watts light on display. Definitely something I'll keep an eye on. At the home booth I found some pretty interesting gimbals. Since I usually film with a mirrorless camera, I checked out the M3. And I gotta say, I was actually super impressed by the tracking system. It locks onto the subject really fast and just follows really smoothly. The way it recognizes commands is crazy quick, which honestly surprised me. Another thing I really like is that you can detach the screen and mount it directly onto the handle. Or you can even use it to control the gimbal remotely, which opens up a lot of creative possibilities. So if you're doing low gimbal shots or getting really creative with your angles, you don't have to awkwardly look at the side of the gimbal or just guess your framing. I think it's a total game changer for solo creators like me. It just makes the whole shooting process way easier and more flexible. So yeah, these are the cool things that I found. We met a lot of cool people and even joined a few raffles. Overall, my first IBC was a great experience. It was a lot to take in, but I learned a ton and had a lot of fun checking out all this gear. That said, after a few days of non-stop walking, I'm definitely ready to head home and enjoy some peace and quiet again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.